Sebastian says, I don't really understand how I can list all the 6 solutions. Solve the sine of 2 theta equals -1. Give the general solution for all the solutions. List the 6 solutions. So it just says list 6, but we're going to find all the solutions first and then list 6 of them. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, rather than dealing with sine of 2 theta, I'm just going to say let x equals a 2 theta. Okay, we'll worry about the 2 theta in a second. Let's just use some, you could use u substitution, but we're just going to let x be it. I guess actually to be consistent, I'll use u. Okay, so we'll let u equals 2 theta. So now I have the equation sine of, not theta, sine of u is equal to a -1. Now again, sine of what angle is equal to a -1? Well, we need to have some idea here of the unit circle. This is a horrible unit circle, but that's okay. So when I'm saying the sine of what angle equals -1, basically tell me like when is my y coordinate going to equal a -1? I fit really small here. Yeah, I was wondering, I think I've like shrunken down. So sine of what angle when y is equal to -1? Well, that's going to be this point down here, 0, -1. So what angle is that? Well, that's going to be when u is equal to a 3 pi over 2. So u is equal to a 3 pi over 2. However, that is just one solution on the interval from 0 to 2 pi. How do I continue getting that solution? Well, you could go around the circle again, and you could also go in the opposite direction. You could go -2 pi, right? You get the solution, go -2 pi, -2 pi. So rather than saying plus or minus 2 pi infinite many times, we say, well, you could add a 2 pi, which is a revolution of that solution, and then n, where n is going to represent any integer, meaning it could be positive or it could be negative. All right, so that is our equation rough for our solutions for u. But remember, we let u equals 2 theta. So now we're going to say 2 theta is equal to a 3 pi over 2 plus a 2 pi n. And now to solve for theta, I'm going to divide by a 2. Let's use a different color, actually. 2 pi. So now I will divide by a 2. And I'll get theta equals a 3 pi. Remember, dividing by 2 is the same thing as multiplying by 1/2. So that's going to be a 3 pi over 4 plus a pi. Okay, so that is going to be your solution. That's going to be a list for all of your solutions. Now, if you want to be able to list these 6 solutions, well, let's just go and list them out. So I have a 3 pi over 4. And just remember, guys, pi is the same thing as 4 pi over 4. Wouldn't you agree, right? Because 4 divided by 4 is just 1. So what I'm simply going to do is, can I add 3 pi over 4 plus 4 pi over 4? Yeah, you just keep the denominator the same, and then we're going to have a 7 pi over 4. Can I do it again? Of course. 11 pi over 4. We have a 15 pi over 4, and I'm just adding 4 on the top. 19 pi over 4, and a 23 pi over 4.